All right, last story I have for this series. A crazy woman uses a fake website to offer X. Look, again, I did a story on a police officer, an ex-police officer, that tried to hire a professional to end like her ex or her ex-boyfriend and the new girlfriend's daughter or something like that. Like, so many times women say, oh, yeah, but they're weaker and they can't hurt men. I don't know about you, but you throw a boiling pot of water on a dude when he's sleeping, you can hurt him. You go up to a guy and throw a bottle of acid in his face, you can hurt him or kill him. Lorraine Bobbitt, she nicked off her husband's trouser snake when he was sleeping, and he was able to recover it and get it reattached. But she actually went on, and all she did is she said he was harmful and bad to her. And she ended up going on like a book tour, on an Oprah tour. So they're real quick to say when men are dangerous, but I'm telling you, women do crazy, sneaky, quiet, behind-the-back things like putting poison in your soup or something like that. So a crazy woman uses a fake website to offer X. This is actually kind of funny because the fake website that she used, I pulled it up, is really bad. Like, you have to be all kinds of stupid to fall for this. Michigan woman faces prison after trying to hire an assassin through a fake website. Let me zoom up the text here so you can read along with me. Wendy Wine wanted her ex-husband deleted. In July of 2020, the Michigan woman came across a website, Rent a Hitman, that promised to handle your delicate situation privately and in a timely manner. Here's what's brilliant. If you think about this, guys, do you think you can go to a Rent a Hitman and get away with something? Like the federal government or somebody wouldn't come down on you for that website? The site boasts having almost 18,000 field operatives who can do a job anywhere in the United States. It features testimonials from satisfied clients, including a man who wrote that Rent a Hitman, quote, handled my disgruntled employee issue promptly while I was out of town on vacation. So Wine filled out a form on the site seeking consultation for her issue. It's kind of weird that your company is not on the dark or deep web, she wrote in a message to the man she believed was the site's chief consultant, Guido Fanelli. Rent a Hitman, and the guy you communicate with is Guido Fanelli. I mean, come on. This stuff writes itself. They obtained a copy of the message. I prefer not going to jail, she added. Thanks for your time. That didn't stop Wine from offering later to pay $5,000 to have her ex taken out. But there was a problem. Guido Fanelli is actually Bob Inez, a California man who runs the website. Rent a Hitman's operatives have never actually ended anybody. Instead, the site exists to dupe people who are looking for hired bad guys. And Wine is now headed to prison, one of several Rent a Hitman clients who've been found guilty of using the site to solicit a murder. The site's owner turns clients over to police. What started as a website for an internet security business has turned by accident into online bait for people looking to get their enemies ended. Their services requested to Inez, who hands serious inquiries over to law enforcement. Ines, who lives in Fairfield, California, said he left red flags all over his site, hinting that it's a trap. For starters, the website openly suggests that it offers illegal services. Its phony testimonials include ones from a woman who's ready to mingle after she caught her husband cheating with a babysitter. Its 18,000 field operatives are the estimated number of law enforcement agencies nationwide. And here's the guy running it. It says more than 400 people have filed services request forms, and 10% of those turned into legitimate cases where the police came involved. And he says he gives people 24 hours to cool off before he alerts authorities. Here's the Michigan woman. Now, here's the thing. You might look at her as sweet grandma. She can't hurt anybody. You're right. But she could hire somebody that would, or she could wait till you're sleeping and try to off you. She now faces 9 years in prison. Offered to pay a trooper $5,000 to kill her ex and her ex and provided his home address, place of work, and his schedule. Gave the trooper $200 down payment for travel expenses because her ex lived in another state. Can you imagine? Here's the thing. I'm sure this actually does happen. Can you imagine an ex in another state gives out your schedule, your address? You don't know it. You think like, hey, you know what? That part of my life is over. Divorce is finalized. Everything's good. No worries. Moving on with my life. And in the meantime, you've got some crazy dude that may run up behind you and do the, run the wire around your neck, pop a blade into your back, whatever, and take you out for $5,000. For $5,000. You might never see it coming. Now, again, it doesn't happen that often. I mean, here in the United States, there's 375 million people. I think 75 of those are minors. So that leaves 300 million adults. And it's 400 people, he said, filled it out, and 40 that completed it. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. It doesn't mean that they're not successful other ways. There's my buddy. Just since he made noise, I figured I'd let y'all say hi. So, but here's the website. It's literally screaming fake. They got a cookie policy on here. Rent a Hitman is your point to a one-click solution. Click below for your free consultation. Your privacy is important to us. They said the dark web is not safe, but we are. Now, this is from, the site is literally rentahitman.com. So I'm not going to read down through the whole thing, but if you want to go check it out, it's rentahitman.com. But, who in their right mind thinks this is, testimonials? Guido and his public relations crew were able to resolve a 5-year dispute in a matter of days. Highly recommended. That's Phil from Florida. Caught my husband cheating with a babysitter, and our relationship was terminated after a free public relations consultation. I'm single again and looking ready to mingle, thanks to Guido. Stupid people do stupid things. But I thought you'd find this kind of a fun story. That, but again, everybody that's out there saying, "Oh, it's men that are bad and dark and evil." Man, there are a lot of women out there that do crazy things. I'm telling you. This is just another example of it. Guys, once again, if you'd like to support my work, links are down below. There's PayPal. There's Bitcoin. There's betterbachelor.locals.com where you can get one-off content. Again, I'm going to be doing Odd Man Out. I'm going to be doing a movie theater night. I'm going to be doing a call-in show. All that is coming, guys. I have had so much to deal. My father has fallen 2 or 3 more times now, and he split his head open. He needed staples. Like, I'm dealing with some family stuff that the poor, like, this year he'll be, I think, 88. We're trying to do our best with him, but he's got some struggles. I got a lot of stuff I'm dealing with the family as well. I promise I'll be getting that other stuff out to you real soon. But thanks again for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.